Hey guys, thanks for tuning in, Coach Casey at Majestic Life Solutions. So I was just listening to this lady. I listened to her once before. So we're gonna listen to her, and this is hers is how to. She telling the women how to spot a man who man on a down low. So we're gonna talk about. I mean, what was she gonna explain to you guys about what she her perspective on it, her perspective. Okay, so we're gonna sit here and we're gonna listen to that.
That was on the download for 6 years. When we first started dating, he was so homophobic until I would ask him, why, why are you so down on the gays? I mean, what is your issue? And he really couldn't pinpoint anything. It was just that he definitely did not like gay people. Okay, extremely homophobic. So, guess by surprise when I found out that he was gay, that he was on the down low. He was sleeping with men while he was pretending to be so homophobic. You see, they'll do a lot of things to try to cover it up. They, say a lot of things or whatever. But as soon as you turn your back and a man passing by, they trying to peep at the man. Now another sign of these DL men is that they're always in that phone. They're always in that phone. And it's probably on silent or vibrate, in case somebody want to contact them. But I remember mine was constantly in that phone, like was mesmerized by the phone. Now they won't share the phone with you and let you see what they're looking at or anything like that. They're not going to hand their phones over to you because there's a lot of incriminating evidence on the phone. You see what I mean? Incriminating evidence on the phone. Now, men on the down low consider themselves as heterosexual men. Even if you ask them, that's their take. They are heterosexual. You see? But I guess once in a while, or whatever, they like to be with a man. But I remember my DL man had a friend when we first met. And it was a strange kind of friendship because the friend was always asking him if he needed anything, arguing with him like a woman would about something that he's done. And they would just have a big fight and fall out. Men don't usually behave.
Okay, so some of the things that she's saying is true, and some of them is not, because like homophobic man. Sometimes that is true. Where a homophobic man or don't want to be around gay people, or they bash gay people, or they do this because they ashamed to be well, they're not ashamed, they just don't want to be around them because they don't want their gay tendencies to either come out. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore homophobic, some people are just homophobic, period. But I mean, like she said, all homophobic people, or why you bash gay people like that. But sometimes when you just study bashing them, then don't that show signs of why you just don't like a certain type of people. You understand why you just don't like certain type of people? Because this is my perspective of that. My perspective is because they afraid to be around what they attractive to. Say it like that. They afraid to be around what they are actually attractive to. That's my perspective on it. So when you're bashing, we just study bashing gay people. You're bashing and bashing. So therefore, that means you scared to be around that situation. But if it's in the dark, you'll be around that. You understand what I'm saying? If don't nobody find out or don't nobody know, you will be around those type of people. You'll be around that. You won't have no issue about why. I had a friend. I had a friend, like, he didn't mind being around. He didn't mind being around gay people, but his girlfriend used to always say, "Why you hang out with? Why you hang out with them? Why you hang out?" Okay, you didn't see a sign, baby girl. You didn't see a sign. Like, for real. I used to, the hunger used to be, what not? She wasn't my hunger, but it was his. It was his girlfriend. She used to be like, "Why you always hanging out with them? Why you always hanging out with them? You don't hang out with. You don't see what's going on here, honey. You really don't see. You blindsided."
Like that. Usually, with a man, if they have an argument and fight it out, either they make up or it's over. But with the DL man that I was involved with his friend, it was an ongoing thing that they had been friends since childhood. You see? And I remember when I asked him about the friend, because when I was with him, I didn't know anything about men on the down low. That was the furthest thing from my mind. But it was some things that came up during our relationship that I asked him about it. And I asked him about his friend. And he said, "Yeah, well, I kind of suspected him anyway."
He hadn't suspected him because he already knew.
This is what the DL man would do to deflect it from them to somebody else. Now, my DL man also was a narcissist. So if you are engaged with a narcissist, him sleeping with other men is not far-fetched. It's not, because the DL man, the narcissist is controlled by an evil spirit. The evil spirit can tell him to do anything. The evil spirit can tell him to do anything. Did you know that the narcissist is 2 steps below the psychopath, the sociopath, and then the narcissist? Do you see that path? Do you see what you're dealing with?
Let me see if I can.
See what you're dealing with? Now, DL men, I don't think they necessarily have to be narcissists. I don't have the facts on that. I don't have the facts on that. But I'm going to tell you how to spot one. Okay. And hopefully I can tell you how to spot one before you get to bed. But for those who have already bedded with the DL man, some things you might notice is that he likes oral sex on him. That's what he likes from you. He doesn't care about intercourse. He's getting that from his buddy, which is more thrilling than being with you. That's what you're dealing with the DL. That's what you're dealing with. He can't be trusted. You can't trust him. You can never trust him. Anybody who will cheat on you, whether it's with a man or a woman, you can't trust them. The trust is gone. Once a cheater, always a cheater. And once the DL man, you see, now whether he actually comes out, if he's an older man and he's lived on the DL all this long time, he's not coming out. He's not coming out. He's going to continue to ride this out as long as he can. He'll take it to the grave. He's never gonna.
That's true.
No, because he can lose too much. At this point, if he's an older man, he can lose by coming out. So
he's not gonna come out.
He's not going. He's gonna play it right out. But for you ladies, I'm gonna tell you some signs to know if you're in the bedroom and you're with a DM man. I'll tell you some signs to know. I was looking at a show just the other day where this minister was in bed with his wife, and his wife wanted some affection. She goes over to him. He's on his side of the bed, right? And all of a sudden, he can't get it up. He can't perform at all. So he rolls over and tries to massage himself. First, he tries to flip over on the backside. And so she says, "No, can't we do it the regular way?" So now he can't manage. So he's trying to massage himself so he can get it right, but he can't get it. And so then he finally asked her to give him oral sex, which she does. After that, it's all over. She still didn't get anything from him. He didn't hug her. He didn't kiss her. He didn't do anything. He only satisfied himself. Well, that's a narcissist right off. It's all about him. And if you're dating him, it's the same thing. Because number one, whether you're dating a man on the DL or not, in the beginning, he doesn't want you to know it. So he's going to do all the things, the manly things, and love bomb you and all that, because he wants to bring you in close. You see if you're going to be a good supply to him. See if you're going to be a good supply. You see? And I say supply because women usually give their all to a relationship. All to make sure that the man is taken care of and that the man is happy. And this is why I say supply, whether he's a narcissist or not. That's what men look for women for sex and to feed them and to take care of their needs. That's why a man wants a woman and to have his children if he wants to have a family. So it all sounds like work to me. It sounds like work to me. You see? Now, if the man is taking care of everything, if he's taking care of everything, then, when I say take care of everything, he's doing all the things that you would expect a husband or a life partner to do for you. That's what I mean in taking care of everything. And paying the bills. And paying the bills. Especially the main bills. Whether it's your rent or your mortgage, paying the car notes, that kind of thing. I want to help them with the light bill or the water bill, but not the main bills. Not the main bills. Not especially if he's looking for you to do all these other things. And turn the other way when you know that he's slipping out. Slipping away from you, sleeping with somebody else. See, men don't really see a problem with this because they've been getting away with it forever. Ever since, I think ever since women went to work is when men just, because there was a time when if men wanted sex, they had to get married. That was the thing. You get married if you want to have sex with somebody, right? But now with everything being so free, when women went to work, things changed. The family dynamic changed. You see? Now men, I'll say some men, not all men. It wasn't as big as it is now. men sleeping with other men. I mean, it has been happening since the beginning of time. Since the beginning of time. But it didn't seem to be as out as it is today, because men are being groomed by the narcissist to believe it's okay. You know, if you're out here and your friends are all doing it, sleeping with each other and stuff, after a while you may feel like, because if that demon is in your head, he's telling you, hey, it's okay. Everybody's doing it, you see. And if your man is a member of these secret clubs and societies, these elite, they say elite clubs, and be wary of that. Because some of the
Stop her real quick. Stop on the track. Stop on the track. Stop on the track. So for now, let me tell you one thing and two things for certain. So since she old school. Let me show you what she old school. I don't know if you can see, but she old school. She old school. Okay, so since she old school, we're gonna talk about real stuff right now. Okay, let me get it. Let me bring you up to part. So nowadays, like she said about the women going to work, yeah, because when the women go to work with the DL man, when the women go to work, they call them man. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you, keep it 1,000 with you, baby, because I've been there before. I've been there before. Like when the woman go to work, the man call your phone. He wants some oral. He wants some of this. So this is let's bring her up to par with this. You understand what I'm saying? So if you've been in that situation or you've been in that spot before, it's an experience. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm bringing you up the part where it's not that no more, where they go to work and they go to work and women go to work, and now that the man can do, no, when the woman go to work, when she got that door, baby, he's on the phone with a man. And just let's talk about it. Let's be real about it. He's on the phone with a man. You can come over here and give me some oral. That's what the man doing now. My wife going to work, so what is it that you want to do? You are you available? And if you're not available, then they got somebody else that's gonna be available. Some other man. If you're not available, they got another man on the side that they're gonna call. You understand what I'm saying? So let's catch up on speed. Let's catch up on the 21st century. Okay, so let's go.
Involved sodomy. Some of the initiations involve sodomy. We don't know. We don't know. He comes home to us. But ladies, if your man is not satisfying you sexually, and he's not even acting like he enjoys being with you sexually, something's wrong with that. If he can only enjoy you when you're giving him oral, there's something. Now that's it's backwards. She got it backwards now. So therefore, like men, some men, I'm gonna tell you something like this. I'm gonna tell you like this, because I experienced where men like just only like to for a dude to just give them oral, but they want a woman. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm just gonna keep it 100, keep it real with you. Because I had one man, and I found out that he's a pastor. You understand what I'm saying? Found out that he's a pastor, but he come to my house for oral. He come to my house for oral. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you get right off of work, you come in, clean up, wash up, and then you come in my room for oral. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, you just gotta know certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, she said that the man, on her perspective, that a man just like want them to do that. No, a man want another man to know what it. Because they know how what the feel is, because we got the same thing. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, they're gonna ask for, can you give me some oral?
You give me some oral, so therefore that's she just got it twisted. She just got it twisted. Nah, they're gonna use that. They're gonna use the women. They're gonna get what they want. They're gonna get what they want. But the man is gonna be the man. Basically, is for oral. But you have men, some men that go all the way. Like you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain that part. But you have men that go all the way. But some just like the man to give them oral. Okay. You gotta just do your research. Your research. If you've been in that situation or been in that situation before, then you'll know that situation. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep on listening, and I'm gonna stop when I have another perspective on that part. Okay.
Thing wrong with that. He is probably sleeping with men. Sleeping with men. And he probably doesn't like you. You're probably just the cover, the pretty face.
That's some.
So that
That's
nobody
some.
will suspect
All of- some
that
some
he's
men wouldn't
sleeping
even.
with men. Now,
That's some. That's some.
if your man is an older man and he has a best friend, they're best friend. They too good of best friends. Be weary of that. A grown man with a family doesn't need a bro. And he definitely doesn't need
No,
a
see
man
that right there is not.
Men are called a man cave.
That right there is not true. It's not true. That's probably just her experience of that. That's just not true because you still have men that be around other men and they not. I don't know why I keep putting this on my hand, but they not gay. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a certain bunch. It's a certain bunch. You can't whatever it's called right now. You can't just put certain people in one group or just think that because that was her experience. That was her experience. You understand what I'm saying? So her perspective on that is totally different than somebody else's, especially if you gay and you know walk down that path or you just know how DL men do. You understand what I'm saying? So it's different. So we're just gonna keep on listening.
What the man need a cave for? To do what? What is he doing in the cave? Him and a bunch of men in this cave drinking, watching the games, and what else? Be wary of that.
And she old school. She done been hurt so many times. She done been hurt so many times. So I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. She done been hurt so many times. So therefore, her perspective on a man cage where they get together, drink beers, and do this. You can have a group of men that's not gay. They not homophobic. They not none of that. But they like to be around. They partners and stuff like that. They have a man cage. Just say, for instance, if they invite, if she in a relationship. If she's in a relationship with a man and he have his homies to come over there in the man cage, then he's not trying to hide anything because you there. So that's why I say some women got some perspective that just because you've been through whatever you've been through, you understand what I'm saying? So a man with a family that she said a man with a family. Why do you need basically a friend a male friend group? Now she acting like a narcissist. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm just being real. She done been hurt so many times by probably, she said her DL man, but she don't know. But now in her mind, now she don't know if she gonna come across another DL man or she with another DL man. But you gotta think about men do this all the time. Like where they straight and they just like to hang out with their boys, drink beers, watch the game. You understand what I'm saying? So her perspective is totally different, you know what I'm saying, like than mine. Because like when you have women that's been hurt so many times, or she just probably been hurt that one time because she was really in love with that person. If she was really in love with that person, then yeah, she gonna feel that type of way. If a man have a family, why do you need a male friend group? Because don't nobody want to just be around you all day. You understand what I'm saying? You want to go kick it with the boys, and just say, for instance, she be like, I'm supposed to go on a girls trip. What are y'all doing on a girls trip? People don't look at things like that. They just look at when it comes to that, they just only look at one side. They don't look at it as in she have female friends. You're sitting on the phone with your female friends being messy all day long. What y'all on the phone talking about? So you got to look at things different in certain people's eyes, because if you're looking at things one way, then it's gonna always be her way of thinking. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, if I'm just gonna hang out with the girls, okay, well, what do you and the girls do? Because it's lesbians. Mm.
Be wary of that. I know this man was telling me that a fella that he met invited him over to his house to come to his man cave, right? Well, as it turns out, when the man got there, that the man tried to act like he didn't know why I was going over there. He knew why I was going over there. But what happened was the wife came home early. The wife came home early before they could even get started. So the visit was cut short. The visit was cut short because the wife came home. Now, see, that's a scary thing, to think that your husband could be cheating with another man right under your nose. Right under your nose. Now, back to the preacher and the wife. The thing about her is she liked being the first lady, so she knew what he was doing. She knew what he was doing, and apparently she was okay with that, because she felt like her benefit. She was getting a benefit for her suffering. Let's say that she's getting a big benefit for her suffering, being the first lady and all that of this huge church and all that. She was good with that. Of course, she didn't like what he's doing, but she had to accept the whole package or no package at all. You understand? And it's a lot of women out here in that situation. They know that their husbands are slipping around. They know that. But it's when it comes out and the public knows. That's when the wife is looking all shocked and, oh, I didn't know, horrified, unless she's gonna stand with her husband.
This day and age, I'm just gonna say it like this. This day and age, a lot of people don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna give you some examples, because I know. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say nothing. But I know this woman. I know this woman. She watched gay porn, right? So if she watched gay porn and said that it makes her feel good, you know what I'm saying? If it makes her feel good, why are you watching gay porn? So therefore, if you watch gay porn, listen to this. If you watch gay porn and it makes you feel good, then therefore in your mindset, if you go, just say for instance, if you like watching that, if you see two guys that are doing that in the physical, like right there with you, that woman gonna join in. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why you got to look at things totally different than how somebody else look at it. Because if that makes you feel good, if you got two men over there doing whatever they doing and it makes them feel good, it makes that woman feel good, don't you know she gonna join in? God's she gonna join in, because she already watched that type of thing. That's her. I guess that's probably your fantasy. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you have women like that. The world is crazy, but you got to look at it as at different standpoints. You got to look at it at different standpoints. So that's why you have to be. That's why you have to. Like if you around somebody, you ask somebody, ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Because like a lot of things. That's why like this is my journey. I own it, and I ask questions like you like that. What I mean, like I just feel like a woman. Like if you watch that, like why? I don't get it, but why did you like that? And why you like that? Why you want to watch something like that? If you want to watch, if you want to watch porn and you are a heterosexual female, like why you want to watch that? You know. But it's just different. Just like like people, like that's the same way with a man. If a man want to watch gay porn, like why you want to watch that and you supposed to be straight? Like what does it do for you? You understand what I'm saying? So it's just different. But people have their own perspective on different type of things because this one right here, she just some things she just talking out the side of her neck. She's just talking out the side of her neck.
She gonna stand with him because she knew it all along. Wives, you know your husband. You know if he's slipping around or not. Now you might think that he's cheating with another woman. And what I'm here to tell you.
Nowadays, cheating is cheating. Cheating is cheating. Cheating is cheating. Regardless of what it is, cheating is cheating. If you know you're in a relationship with somebody, or you're married to somebody, cheating is cheating. I don't care if you're with a man or a woman. Cheating is cheating. It doesn't matter if you're with a man or a woman. If you in a relationship, if you have a commitment, or if you married, then what are you slipping out for? Cheating is cheating. I don't care if it's a man or a woman, or a woman and a woman and a husband, and then a woman go out with another woman. No, no. I'm Becky with the bad hair. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm Becky with the bad hair. So no, it's the same thing. Cheating is cheating. I don't care how you put it, what perspective you try to look at it as. Cheating is cheating. Cheating is cheating. If you step outside that relationship, is cheating. Let's listen to her.
That is not necessarily so. And this is common in the Black community more than the white community, because white men usually, if they feel like they're gay, they'll just come out and say they're gay.
Yeah.
Unless they're in, I said this before in the video, unless they're in some kind of public office where they need a wife and family and all that, then they'll show.
Yeah, I agree on that.
Try to keep their family intact. So whatever they're doing on the side is very on the down low, very on the down low. You see, but this is, to me, is disrespectful. It's disrespectful, and to women. And women, when you're starting with these men and you're setting up your boundaries, what you will accept and what you won't accept, this needs to be established in the beginning. In the beginning. If you want and expect monogamy, you need to tell them in the beginning. This is a deal breaker. If you cheat, it's done. I require monogamy. And if you don't, well, I'm sure he'll pick up on that too. I'm sure he'll pick up on that too. Because, see, men today are being influenced so much by the narcissists. They are being influenced and groomed by narcissists. This whole society is getting very narcissistic, very competitive, very sexualizing everybody. And you can see the sexualizing everywhere. And even on TV. TV, they're grooming you for this because they're showing the men with the men. the women with the women. It's like it's okay, people. It's okay. It's okay to do these things, to be this way. Now, some of these men do it because it's just something that's exciting to them. They just get horny. The opportunity presents itself, and because I told you the men are kind of like puppies. I say puppies to be kind, to be like puppies, and they just run off and do it. But now this is the thing. This is the thing. The religious men that do this, the religious men that do this sort of thing, they believe that they can go back to their religion and get saved from it. They won't face judgment because they repented. So they're gonna repent every time they do it, because one fellow told me, mercy and grace. Listen, people. There's no such thing. This is an abomination.
Baby,
This is an abomination. And when these men are together with each other, again, there's a soul tie.
Oh, it's a lot of women on here.
There's a soul tie happening here. And it's an evil soul tie. And this man is bringing that tie right back home to you. So that's where it's detrimental.
It's a lot of women. There's a lot of women that have been with DL man. Like, for real. Like,
he's bringing evil
this one right here, I like this comment.
To you.
She said, I do appreciate the men who are out and proud. It's the dirty, down low lying mother I can't stand. They are the ones that come find deceit women to mess over.
As long as it's there, you're not going to
find decent women to mess over.
Any true happiness.
My ex-husband is DL. I was always suspicious. I asked the right questions, and he denied. I wound up finding out in so many ways, almost from him peeping at men in the bathroom.
Beware of these men. See, they're
boy, they got some stories.
Strange times, and everything is just going on.
They got some stories. As a 50-year-old woman, let me pause up. I want to comments. Where's she going? Wait, hold on. As a 50-year-old woman, I dated an older man who was on the DL. Everyone knew, but he somehow convinced himself that if he continued to lie about it to me, then it would be spectacular. He would always want to turn me. Oh, I ain't gonna say that. I eventually knew my ex narcissistic husband was DL when he kept having trouble getting it up. But just because a lot of people just don't, I don't know. You got to ask a heterosexual man. Women need self-love and self-respect, because no one should put up with this BS. I so appreciate your priceless wisdom. The Bible says that early women are supposed to teach the younger women. Okay, if a man likes that If a man likes that back door action, run, don't walk. This. Oh, this is scary, man. I'd rather be alone. Um, as a mature woman, I have to say you are spot on regarding men on the DL. Some of the stuff. My gay brother who now deceased was sleeping with a married pastor after church service on a regular. He would tell me and my sister if a guy we were dating was on the DL, and he was not ever wrong. No. I think I gave him up on me. I had so much hurt and disappointment. I was married to a man that took care of the home, but not my heart. They're trying to instigate it. Okay. A true man doesn't care about another man's sexuality. I can't understand a man wanting another man over a woman. I don't understand another woman wanting another woman over a man. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. I don't understand that. But a lot of people, I mean, like for real, it's the truth. My ex was very homophobic. Then I started having dreams of him under the covers with a man. I had that dream like 3 times. That means if you had that dream 3 times, baby, that means 3 times. 3 times you had that dream. That means he was up under the covers. uh, my ex-husband, personally, gay porn, abusive to women, and can't get it up. He has a guy friend that acts like they both having an affair with each other. Ain't seen a woman around single. Uh, wait. Ain't seen a woman around. Ain't seen a woman around. Uh, single. The divorce. Just man. What I was trying to say. I hope women are listening to you. We no longer have luxury of judging a book by its cover, and um, having a lot of women is a sign too. Having a lot of women is a sign too. That phone thing can mean many things. I'm really in the 10% of what they say. I want to see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh man, why did I do that? Let me see. What I put. What is the percentage of black damn low guys? Okay, let's see. Ooh. Mhm. I don't know where she got that information from. No, that's not right. I don't think. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to think. I don't know what to say. I ain't gonna give me the right stuff. It says on this one, it says, see, I don't know what it says on this one. Among men who identify as lesbian, gay, or bisexual, 57% says they are gay, while 40% identify as bisexual, and amongst women, 79% identify as bisexual, and I don't see 79% bisexual women. Mm. How do I change my stuff right now? I used to know how. Oh, let's see, versus. And this phone's so right. Oh, no. So you want to see my setup? This is my setup. I don't see nothing. So, oh wow. So this right here, do you see that? Oh, let me see. Oh, this one right here is right there. And then I have this little bitty one. You just do like this. You work over here, and you're gonna work over there. See how you do? See how the mouse move over there, and then you take it over there. Boom, 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 and it's right there. Okay. So, so that's how Kizzy work on the stuff. Usually I have three of them, but I don't want to be wasting up the bills and stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Just wasting the stuff up and stuff. Okay. Woo! What? Who are you? Talk. I don't see that thing on that you can't talk. You know how to talk. Oh, oh, oh. It's the time. I'm about to do this and go to bed. Bedtime. You know that? Bedtime. Oh, let me look at myself. Let me see. I usually am. Oh, here I go. Oh, I see. Come on, drum. How does it go now? Come on. But I don't got no what color. See, watch this. I fix it. That's why I'll be watching myself. I'll go fix it. Is it fixed? It's nighttime. Anyway. Let me see what it looks like now. But I don't got no what color. See, watch this. I fix it. That's why I'll be watching myself. Let's see what it looks like. You could have seen that. You can tell me. See this right here? What if I could have left? It's okay. I can put my do rag on. Come on now. But I don't got no what color. I'll be watching myself. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Okay. I found. Because you didn't even tell me that my hair is not correct, but I was fail. Like this. Like that, like this. I found. Because you didn't even tell me that my hair is not correct, but I was trying to go away. Nighttime. Fuck you, anyway. Y'all done get the what's that? It's so loud. I'm like, whatever little else, man. Come, come over here. Why it sound like that? Oh, maybe, let's see this. Take this out. Let's see if I can do it like this. Maybe it's do. Nope. Just cut that off. You didn't tell me that I had my hair looking like that. But it's okay. It's nighttime. It's time to go to bed. Morning time. It's morning. See, this what you do. This is what I do. You see this? I watch myself. See me over there? Do you like watching yourself? Do you like watching yourself? I do. I do. I'm about to go to bed. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm gonna go to bed. Okay? I'm gonna do this. We're gonna make a what's the thing called? We're gonna make a Christmas tree. Oh, you know what? I haven't made a Christmas tree out of these. So we're gonna do Christmas tree. Oh, look at my I'll be into it on it. Look, I'll be into it, boy. Oh, Christmas tree. You are enough just as you are. I trust in my ability to navigate difficult situations. Forgiveness frees your soul. I am a vessel of God's joy shared with the world. Seek balance in all aspects of your life. I trust that God's joy sustains me in times of trial. Every ending is a new beginning. Challenge your fears; they are illusions. I choose to focus on situations rather than the problem. Cycle is closing out. I call upon Archangel Michael to clear my mind and spirit. Thoughts are Thoughts create reality. Walk in purpose. Every day I embrace the joy that comes from my faith. I can't see that one. I will be my authentic self and express my true self. So you want to do that. You want to express your true self.